Hello, guys. It's been so long since I made a prize picks video since the NBA season, but NBA is almost back. I'm going to be making prize picks videos now I'm going to do them weekly now for the NFL. I got bored. I figured, why not? Let's start them back up before the NBA season starts. Let's get it back rolling. Um, NBA season, I will have them every single night. So we're going to do, from now on, from today, we're going to do Monday night, Thursday night, Sunday, and then we'll do NBA every night once NBA gets here. So we're going to get these videos back up. Hopefully you guys had a good week. If you don't know who I am, my name is Shook. I'm a professional daily fantasy sports player, sports books, prize picks. I do this for a living. This is my full-time job. Um, um, as always, if you ever need to get a hold of me, you can get a hold of me on Twitter right here. I'll have that link down below. And then if you're looking for more in-depth content, I will have my Discord down below where I go over DFS slates, give you prize picks plays, sportsbook plays. I also post sportsbook plays on Twitter as well, so for free. So I'll have my Discord link down below, I'll have my Twitter down below. And without further ado, let's get into the two picks that I like for today. So unfortunately, Prize Picks has me blocked out from their website because I live in Pennsylvania and it's not available in Pennsylvania. So now I can't look at it. So from now on, we're going to have to pull up a screenshot of the picks and take them from there. All right, first two picks here, or the two picks here. First one is going to be James Cook, more than 13.5 fantasy. And let me explain why I like this pick. Jacksonville, I think it's a good matchup here for James Cook, but he is going to play all the snaps he can handle. 19 attempts week 1, 11 attempts week 2. It was a blowout in week 2, but good spot going up against Jacksonville. This line is just far too low. I have him projected for around 16 to 17 fantasy points. They're 5.5, I believe 5.5 point favorites. They should be playing from ahead here. He should get inside the 5 carries, him, Josh Allen, of course. So with the game script, he's involved in the passing game a little bit as well. He should play all the snaps he can handle. 13, this line's 13.5. I just don't understand it. Like I said, I have him projected for around 16 to 17 fantasy points tomorrow. It's a good spot. Should be playing from ahead. This line is just too low. I think it's way too low. It should be around 15, 16 on prize picks. But like I said, I have around 16 to 17 fantasy points tomorrow. And then the next pick we're going to go to is probably someone you haven't really heard of, but that's Brenton Strange. And we're going to be taking his receiving yards, and we're going to be going over 23.5 receiving yards. Let me explain why I like this pick. First off, Evan Ingram is going to be out for tomorrow. If we go over to PFF here, let's go over to PFF and let's take a look at their premium stats. If you guys don't know what this is, it's a pretty great tool to use. You can look at snaps. You can look at a whole bunch of stuff here. So this is, where's Jacksonville? Here they are. With Evan Ingram off of the field last week, Brenton Strange played 70% of the snaps. He ran a route on 28 of those. So that's 28 divided by 41. I believe that's around 70%. I believe I posted on Twitter. It's like 68%, 70%. Ran a route on 70% of the plays that he was out there. He doesn't block much, right? That's pretty important, right? So when he's out there, he is going to be running routes. That's very important. He's a good pass catcher. And the thing here is, the Bills, first off, they're pretty vulnerable to slot wide receivers right now, slot pass catchers like Christian Kirk, Brenton Strange. They're going to be vulnerable in the middle of the field. They play cover 2 as well. They're dealing with injuries. Milano, linebacker, he is going to be out. So they are very vulnerable to slot receivers. That's where Brenton Strange is going to be operating. That's where Christian Kirk's going to be operating. If we take a look at last week, he had 6 targets for 3 receptions for a total of 65 yards up against Cleveland. Another thing I want to note here is Trevor Lawrence's pass completions line is around 20.5, I believe. So they're expecting T-Law to be a lot more efficient than he has been in week 1, week 2, and previously. And there was one more thing. Obviously, they are 5.5 point dogs, so they're going to be playing from behind, so they should have good game script here. There was also one thing I wanted to mention. I forget what it was, but yeah, vulnerable in the middle of the field. Play cover two. They're vulnerable slot receivers. They're dealing with injuries. Milano's out. He's the linebacker. Should be playing from behind. Talented pass catching tight end. Gonna run as many routes as he can. Well, he doesn't block much, right? This line's just too low in my opinion. So these are gonna be the two props, guys. As always, excited to be back. I will have daily videos once NBA's back. And then until NBA's back, I will have videos for Monday, Thursday, Sunday. So hopefully you guys have a great night. Hopefully the smack. And I will talk to y'all on Wednesday night when I make a video for the Thursday night slate. So have a good night.